With a massive media mob invading Washington for the inauguration of Donald Trump, I was trying to think of a phrase that would capture this moment. A moment when perhaps the most controversial president-elect actually takes the oath of office. A moment when the most unpopular president-elect in recent history takes the oath of office, but that unpopularity, in my view, or lack of popularity compared to some recent predecessors, due to the fact that he's actually engaged and argued and fought battles during this transition period rather than simply hang back and go to parties and name a cabinet, that sort of thing. And I think I've come up with it. It's showtime. That's an old LA Lakers phrase. I think Magic Johnson used to use that. And what I mean by that is, particularly for this president who knows what to do in front of a camera, who spent 14 seasons as the star of Apprentice and Celebrity Apprentice, now he has to deliver. 18 months of punditry and polling and predictions, whether Donald Trump is up to the job, whether or not he has a grasp of government policy, all that goes out the window. Now he actually has to perform. And the press, I think, now has to use a different yardstick. I mean, sure, there'll be all the usual, here's the latest attack or taunt that he posted on Twitter, all the personal stories about jockeying on the staff. You know, every new president gets all of that. But now when it comes to immigration and creating jobs and health care, replacing Obamacare with something that we still don't know what yet, with all of those things, trade, now the new president, the 45th president of the United States, has to show us that he can deliver results. And particularly for the people who voted for him, they're going to be expecting to see, obviously over time, this doesn't happen overnight, but they're going to look for tangible signs that their lives will be better. And so, it's a time when all of the commentary and pontification, while certainly baked into our system, over time that will mean less because there will be a scorecard, and we can look at what happened with the wall. Was there a new healthcare system? Can he get Republicans, many of whom have very different philosophies than this Republican president, to go along with him? And so I think we'll see a shift here from campaign rhetoric and punditry and transition rhetoric and punditry to the actual business of governing, which, by the way, not always as exciting as giving a soaring speech or poking somebody in the eye on Twitter because government moves slowly. You've got to bring both houses along. You've got public opinion. You've got special interests. It's tough stuff. There's a reason that new presidents come to office and suddenly realize they can't just make a speech or wave a magic wand and get results. You can do it with executive orders, of course, and some of the Obama orders will immediately be reversed. But now we see whether this outsider, this billionaire businessman, this guy who said he's going to make America great again, this president who has no political experience, which turned out to be an asset for him in the campaign, now we'll see whether he can deliver.